Muhammad is building a religion. He don't have one yet. He claimed to be a prophet, but he have nothing. You know, he don't have rituals yet. He left the Kaaba. He have no Kaaba no more. You know, kissing the black stone is not there no more. And later he went back to his root, you know, so he started kissing the black stone again because the Jews did not accept him anyway. In different places we will find, in many places we will find, that Muhammad, he was very sensitive to the Jews busting him, saying to him, anything they say to him, he considered they are saying to him, you copy us. The Messenger of Allah used to stand up for a funeral, okay, until the corpse was placed in the grave. A learned Jew here mean a rabbi, passed him and said, this is how we do it. The Prophet sat down and said, sit down, act differently. Here you ask yourself, okay, Muhammad is a prophet of God. He was praying in a certain way. And he used, it says here, he used to pray in a certain way. He used, you see the word used? Which means God knows for how long. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 4 years, maybe 5, I don't know. Just a Jew walked by and he said, this is how we do it. Muhammad, he changed the prayer. What the problem with Muhammad then? Was he praying wrong? Or Muhammad, he is saying to himself, they got me busted, I'm praying like them, I have to change it. Because if this is a prayer, and the prayer of Muslims is coming from Allah, then who cares if the Jews, they say we do it this way or not? So what? And here you notice something very funny. Don't the Muslims, they say we pray like Moses? Don't the Muslims, they say we pray like Jesus? Suddenly they don't want to pray like Moses. And how fast to change the way you pray just because a guy, he said to you, this is how we do it. And what Muhammad, he said? Sit down, act differently. I wish I have a camera at that time. That would be hilarious. Imagine if we can have a video for this. It's a funeral. And the Prophet, he prayed for hundreds of times like this. And then a Jewish rabbi, he walked by, he said, Habibi Muhammad, Habibi, this is how we do it, Habibi. Muhammad, he got ticklish, like what the heck, they got me busted. Immediately Muhammad, he come with the statement, sit down, and he sat down too. Like, sit down fast. You know, sit down, you idiots, sit down. Just act differently, okay? Let us act differently. Well, isn't it Muhammad, you receive inspiration from God? How fast the inspiration, man? Where is Jibreel? How Muhammad, he come to the conclusion so fast that he should not pray like this anymore? And why you need to act differently? Are you just acting differently for the sake of differently, or you are following God? A person who is following God, he will not act differently. But here you notice that Muhammad, because he have a reputation that the Jews, they keep saying that he is stealing from them. And obviously it's true. You know, why Muhammad, he chose the adhan? Anyone knows? Is it Allah who told him to do the adhan? Any Muslim? Did Muhammad receive an order from Allah to do adhan? And thank you for the hadith exposing Muhammad. Muhammad was trying to find, as I told you, trying to establish a religion. He don't have one. The Christians, they have the bill. You know. Just Jews, they have, you know, the horn they called for prayer, you know. Muslims, how they called him for prayer? when the Muslims arrived to the Medina, they used to assemble for prayer and used to guess the time. They guessed the time for it during these days. The practice of adhan for a prayer had not been introduced yet. Once they discussed this problem regarding the call for prayer. Some people, which means some Muslims, companion of Muhammad, suggest to use the bell like the Christians. And this is why we see Muhammad himself, he ordered to make a bell. Others proposed a trumpet like the horn of the Jews, to use by the Jews. But Umar was the first to suggest, read carefully, Umar was the first to suggest that man should call the people for a prayer. Oh boy. And this is Al-Bukhari. The first one who come with the way to call for a prayer is not Allah, is not Jibreel, it is not Muhammad. It was in a discussion about what to do to solve the problem. And as usual, the solution comes from Umar. Umar al-Khattab, he says in some hadith, says, Allah, he agreed with me in 10. Some they say 5, some they say 3, some they say 7. Including the Kaaba. Why the Muslims, they face the Kaaba now? It was Umar. Hijab. Who is the one who made the hijab? Allah or Muhammad? No. It was Umar. The ritual of the house of Abraham, Umar. Even Muhammad, he says, if there is a messenger will come after me, or a prophet will come after me, that will be Umar. My Lord concurred with me, my judgment, between my two brackets, my judgment, on three occasions. In the case of the station of Abraham, in the case of observing the veil, and the case of the prisoners of Badr. And you will find that the most important things in Islam is made by Umar. I mean, look, the Kaaba is Umar, the hijab is Umar, the adhan is Umar. So what is left? Are we following? The Kaaba, his order came from Umar. And then Allah, he took the verses of Umar, the same as I have said. Look, this is Al-Bukhari. Umar, he says clearly that Allah, the verses came the same as I said was revealed. Read carefully. So this verse came down the same as I had said was revealed. Do you see it? Islam is not a religion. This guy is, he don't know what to do. He's claiming to be a prophet. Okay, guys, what we do now? All the Jews walk by and the Jews says, this is how we do it. They act differently. This is a religion. Same for Friday and Saturday. Why Muhammad he chose Friday instead of Saturday? That is a question, by the way, Muslims don't dare to answer. As all the questions anyway. Because remember, in the Quran, Allah, he made the Jews pigs and monkeys for breaking the Sabbath. You remember? Okay, that's mean this is this is the day for Allah. That's it. This is the day for Allah. You broke his day, Allah will make you a monkey.
Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me. Call me now. Call me now. Go to heaven right now.